Hi, my name is Heather the Heat Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
This is Amanda the Real Deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney. And I'm Janita. And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, legendary 8th Division World Champion, currently WBA Welterweight World Champion, Manny Pacquiao, and his team have reached out to legendary promoter and CEO of Top Rank, Bob Arum, who's his former promoter. They have reached out and they are interested in a fight immediately against undefeated WBO pound-for-pound king, Terence Bud Crawford, right? We know that Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao was signed both at one particular time under Top Rank and Bob Arum. And Bob Arum quoted, this fight was being talked about. It was being, rumored and reported that it's a possibility that this fight could come to fruition. With that said, Bob Arum said his friendship with Manny Pacquiao got in the way, and he stood in front of the fight. He blocked the fight from happening. He did not want this fight to happen because he was thinking about the future and the safety of Manny Pacquiao as he aged in the sport. And he didn't want to see Manny Pacquiao get hurt. Now, Manny Pacquiao has signed with PBC and Al Heyman as his management company and promoter, co-promoter, so on and so forth. Now it seems like Manny Pacquiao is looking to make this fight. Manny Pacquiao just recently beat former undefeated, unified welterweight world champion Keith one-time Thurman in dramatic fashion, dare I say. He dropped Keith Thurman in the fight. Manny Pacquiao was the elder in the fight. Everybody thought that maybe Manny Pacquiao might be biting off a little more than he could chew at this late stage in his career, but Manny Pacquiao proved that not to be true. And now Manny Pacquiao is looking to fight Terence Crawford. Manny Pacquiao did make mention that he wanted to fight Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and he obviously wants his rematch with undefeated former pound-for-pound king and his rival, who's retired, Floyd Money Mayweather. He wants that fight. Floyd Mayweather flirted with the possibility of coming back and making that fight happen in 2020. But obviously everything going on with the pandemic has put everything on hold with Floyd Mayweather, and him being on the wrong side of 40 isn't in his favor. So who knows where that fight stands. But Manny Pacquiao did make mention of unified, undefeated WBC, IBF welterweight world champion Errol the True Spence Jr. as a possible opponent in the near future. Errol Spence is signed with the PBC and Al Heyman, and that would be a fight that's easy to make. Manny Pacquiao also made mention of Terence Crawford. And also there's rumors and reports that there's a strong possibility Manny Pacquiao could face 4-division Mexican superstar boxer, world champion, Mikey Garcia. He's made that has been seeming to be in the works for quite some time. But it seems like Manny Pacquiao wants all the big fishes before he before he steps away from the sport, and he's looking to build on his legacy. His legacy is already set in stone, but he just wants to add to it. And this is a shocker because everybody felt that Manny Pacquiao was avoiding Terence Crawford when they were both signed to Top Rank. And it seems like Bob Arum was the one that was the roadblock between Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao. And now it seems as if Manny Pacquiao is looking to prove a point by facing Terence Crawford because Bob Arum don't think he could beat Terence Crawford, and majority of the boxing world doesn't think he could beat Terence Crawford. And Manny Pacquiao seems to want this challenge, right? He seems to want to conquer, the dragon, so to speak, right? And so for a long time, Manny Pacquiao was the hunted, right? Because he was the cream of the creme, outside of Floyd Money Mayweather, right? And now Manny Pacquiao is looking to build on his legacy against these young, hungry world champions, right? So let's see how this all plays out. I don't think that Manny Pacquiao could beat Terence Crawford. I think that Terence Crawford has too many tools in the toolbox to make the necessary adjustments to adapt to what Manny Pacquiao does great. And I think that Terence Crawford at some point in time drops Manny Pacquiao in the fight with a punch he don't see coming. Manny Pacquiao won't have the advantage of being standing southpaw because Terence Crawford predominantly stands in the southpaw stance, but he can switch it. He can switch to the orthodox stance if he so chooses. He has that ability, and I believe that he's just going to be too much for Manny Pacquiao at this stage of his career. He's a dog. Terence Crawford has a high ring IQ, and he's very, very accurate. He's very, very different fighter from that of Keith one-time Thurman. Keith Thurman made a lot of mistakes, but Keith Thurman did also have a lot of success. Keith Thurman, made a lot of mistakes. And making mistakes against Manny Pacquiao, he'll make you pay. So with that said, Terence Crawford won't make those mistakes, and Terence Crawford will make Manny Pacquiao look his age. He will test Manny Pacquiao's will. He would test Manny Pacquiao's... and another thing is, Manny Pacquiao has always had trouble with slick boxers. That's always been his Achilles heel. And Terence Crawford is probably the best slick boxer in boxing currently right now. So that's a bad style matchup. And I think that maybe Manny Pacquiao in this situation, in this instant, could be definitely biting off more than he could chew. And I think it'll backfire on him. And I see Terence Crawford winning this fight. But nonetheless, I would love to see it. So he reached out to Bob Arum. He wants to make it happen as soon as boxing resumes. Bob Arum doesn't know if this a fight that he could get over the hump as soon as boxing resumes, because everything has to get back to normal. So he sees maybe Terence Crawford could face a Kell Brook, a fighter like that before he fights the likes of Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao. But Manny Pacquiao doesn't have time to waste, as he's already on the wrong side of 40, so he's in a rush. So let's see how this all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Jasmine. Thank you for watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, soy Jasmine. Gracias por ver Sangre Azul Deportes TV. Gracias.